Hi friends, welcome back to another long-awaited episode of I Love Murphy. Today we are going to do something that I have kind of teased about a little bit and mentioned for a while since I've been kind of MIA, and I apologize about that, but I don't know if all of you know or if I've mentioned it before, but I go to school full-time now and it's hard. It takes a lot of time out and a lot of the sleepless nights that I used to have enjoying myself in front of the camera, talking to you guys and showing you my wish stuff has now been dedicated to reading books, textbooks, and not as exciting or fun for me anyway. The stuff that I've been talking about and kind of letting on, I've already digressed and I'm like a minute in to the video, are bags that I had bought from iOffer. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the site, but iOffer is very similar to, I wouldn't say Wish, but like Alibaba, I think, and stuff like that, where, well, I think Alibaba you can order stuff and have it custom made. I'm not sure, but what iOffer is a site where you can actually buy things, all sorts of things, clothes and I think electronics, household items, but it's more like fabric and shoes and accessories from what I've seen, but I could be wrong. I'll check again before I post the video and editing, and I'll put something in if it does have other kinds of things in there, like if you can buy skateboards or a motorcycle or something. But I've always been kind of interested in the handbags that they show, as you probably could check, or you could tell from the description in the listing. But it's always been, you know, something I wanted to try and didn't know if I should, because some of the bags are like $3 and some of them are like $80. So I figured I would kind of just grab a bunch and see what it was like, because I'm sure if I was curious about it, other people out there would be curious about it, and see. So what I'm gonna do is I actually bought, let me check and see, I had it all written out and I don't know where I put the little piece of paper. So I bought, it's like 3 pages worth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 items. So 11 items. Some of them were relatively cheap. I'm going to go through from bad to worst. What I did is they all kind of came. The other thing that took me so long to review, I was planning on doing this actually before last semester even started, but some of the items took forever to come. The first bag actually that came I was really excited about because it ended up being my favorite one. But that one came probably like 3 weeks or 2 weeks after I ordered it, and then some of them came more than 2 months after. So it's kind of a, I don't want to say crapshoot, but it's a crapshoot. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that some of the quality on this is bad. I didn't really expect any of this stuff to be original. They kind of market it that way, but if you're smart enough to know that they're not exactly the same as the actual designer luxury brands, with maybe 1 or 2 exceptions. More like, well, you'll see. So stay tuned. Just kidding. So first off, the first thing that I got that I absolutely did not like was this Burberry bag. It's cute. I bought it just because I thought it had like more of like a crossbody option, and I wanted to see, I'm kind of into the whole crossbody. I either want a giant bag or a small bag. Actually, I really either want a little small bag or no bag, but this is, I figured they couldn't go too wrong with it. I knew the leather would not be leather. I knew it would be pleather. I'm going to be doing this a lot apparently today too. But they're mostly canvas, so I figured how bad could it really be, right? So, I mean, I put stuff in here because it was all folded flat, so I put the bags up like they came in. The first thing that I noticed on here is that it has a mark on it, like the plastic is melted. So I don't really know what that's about, or maybe it's actually just creased. No, it looks like it's melted. So actually, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'm going to try to show it to you. I think it just happens to be folded in that place. But if you see that, yeah, you can get a look at that. That's pretty bad, right? So that makes it very easily detectable as plastic. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to do anything but just take a look at it and you'll know that it's not real. Which I don't know if you are going for that look, but I paid, let's see if I can find this bad one. I paid 10 bucks for this, $9.99. Now, one thing you guys want to know, will want to know too, is that when you order from there, it'll have an amount. But then with the conversion, I guess, the $9.99 that they post in the listing, it turns out to be like 10 or 12 bucks. It just all depends. So it was never, in my experience, any less. It's always more. So it includes shipping. I will tell you with this one also that I don't want to say filed a complaint, but I had feedback, and I left a negative rating also because I wanted to. And I think they deserved it. Like, I get that it's not going to be high quality, but if it's, you can see very clearly that it's damaged, and the packaging was not at all. You shouldn't send it out, right? So the 10 bucks that I spent, I sent a message and a negative rating. I did not hear back from them, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. The next thing I got was not broken or damaged, but this is a Gucci inspired. Gucci or Chanel? Hold on. I can't even see. Let me find it really quick. Sorry, folks. Gucci inspired. Well, that's what the bag shows. Yeah, they're supposed to be G's, and the G's, it came in red or black, and it's supposed to be like, not embroidered so much, but it's supposed to have like piping inside to make it like stick out more. Lots of gestures today. To make it stick out more, and it does not. It's just sewn, so it looks kind of dumb. I'm gonna give this probably to my mom so she can carry it for church. I might even carry it, honestly, because, you know, it's not so bad. It's obviously pleather, or PVC, is that what it's called? It's got a black interior, it's got a pocket and a zipper. It's just like standard fare. I mean, I'd pay, what did I pay for this? $8.99. I would pay $8.99 for this bag. I don't feel like it's not worth it. Clearly it is not anything looking very even remotely original, but I thought for the price it was kind of cute and it was worth a shot, right? So moving along, this is another bad. We're halfway through the bad, so another two that we've got. This was by far probably the most offensive one. I really wanted to buy this for my mom because she had eyed someone else's, and it's the YSL flap bag. I don't know what it's called. It looks great on the listing. It looks just like it in the like in the catalog on the website. The problem is that this is also damaged. There is first of all, the YSL part, the little metal part on the front, is missing a screw right here, right? It is scratched and looks like crap. Hola. I'm very disappointed in this. It does have a strap. It is kind of not really adjustable because what are you gonna do? Pull it out of both sides? I don't know. It comes with the tan interior with the zipper. It's really narrow. I think the YSL ones, the real ones, actually have like a more of an accordion fold to them. You can't see what I'm doing. So they actually open up more. But in any case, I was really upset about this because I thought she'd get a kick out of it. I sent them a message. And like I said, I took all this information down recently, and they had not responded, and it had been like a couple of months when I put also a negative rating on their websites. And I also sent out an email to them. And I actually just looked right now, and wouldn't you know it, it has a response. So let me see what the response is. Or maybe I read that wrong. Let me see. Maybe that was, oh, nope, I have a new message. Dun, dun, dun. Is it gonna let me open it or not? Let's see. I wish we had like hold time. Oh, okay. So let me give you like the play-by-play, right? So I placed the order on July 26th. The seller shipped the order on August 9th. Nope, sorry, July 31st. I sent a message on August 9th because I did get it pretty quickly. I said this bag is damaged. It also doesn't have the same shape of the bag in the picture. I sent another message on August 16th. That was a week later. Can you please provide return info and a shipping label for the item? Which, you know, I know that's wishful thinking, but I just wanted it to incite a response from them. And then August 26th, which is, what, a full month after placing my order. I need the address to send it back, please, exclamation point. And then they send me the address, and that's all they put. The 6th primary school south of 100 meters. Ecological whole house is opposite. I don't know if that is how they put the addresses in China. Is that, they didn't even leave a country, so I'm assuming it's China. It says Henan province, so yeah, that's probably China. Okay, so whatever. That took forever, and that's all. So I know I only paid, what did I say? Oh, this one was $12.99. So if I can actually send this back for, you know, a couple dollars, I might actually do that. I doubt that it's going to cost me that little, but we shall see. I have this weird thing about the post office. I don't know if, I know I've never told you guys because I think I'm crazy for saying it, but you could like put a gun to my head and I'll never go to the post office. I don't know what it is. When I lived in Europe, I would go to the post office because it was like in the city center. It was not a big deal. Here, it's such an ordeal in my mind to go to the post office that if I had a check for $1,000 at the bank or at the post office, I wouldn't go. That, and where else do I have a weird, I don't like going to the bank either. But the post office is like my weirdest thing. I'll go to Target any day of the week. Anytime. It could be like, you could wake me up in the middle of the night, shake me and say, let's go to Target to pay extra for stuff, and I'll probably go. But the post office has always been a weird thing for me. Anywho, the last pretty big fail that I got from here was this hilarious Gucci. Now actually, Gucci replica. I actually had intentions to use this because it's the right size strap, so I could just kind of like, I call it the old lady hand hold. I could hold it like that. It was like a good size, right? I don't know if you guys can tell how shiny this bad boy is, but it's crazy shiny. It is very, very shiny, which is not anywhere near similar to the actual Gucci stuff. And then to add insult to injury, I guess, besides the iridescent, I don't know if the iridescent is really playing off here, but to add insult to injury, the trim, the faux leather trim that's on here does not match what's on here. This is like a gray pebble, a light brown pebble leather. Pebble leather, is that a thing? Can you see that? Whereas this is just plain and darker. So that pissed me off. Sorry, I'm gonna be kind of cranky today. So let me see how much I paid for this. And like I said, for these, I don't know if I left a bad review, or not bad, but a negative review for that particular one. Because, yeah, this one I should have, because here, I paid $24 for that. My order was, this is terrible. I kind of want my money back for this. I might actually try to get my money back for that. That's bogus. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna grab some of the good stuff and I'm gonna save like my favorites to the end, which there aren't very many more, but we'll get to that. Just give me 1 second.